I read 11 books in the month of October, so I wanted to do a quick wrap up. First up in October, I read Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas. I started with Assassin's Blade in September and continued on in October. I definitely think reading the Assassin's Blade first made me like this more. Then I dove right into Crown of Midnight by Sarah J Maas, and I like this one even more than Throne of Glass. And I feel like we just get to know the world and the characters all a little bit more and dive a bit deeper. Next up, I read Julie Chan is Dead, and this one was so weird. It was honestly so twisted, but if you like kind of like weird girl lit horror adjacent books like Bunny, I think you could like this. Next up, I listened to the audiobook of Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers, and I gave this one a 3.5 stars. I really liked it, but I didn't love it as much as I loved Dial A for Aunties. I felt like Vera absolutely carried this story, and I just wish I cared about some of the other characters a little bit more. It's really wholesome though, and it's really good on audio. Next up, another wholesome read, but this one was done so right. Like, I loved everything about this. This is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, and this is one of my standout reads of the month. I gave this 5 stars, just loved it. I was really on a wholesome kick in October for some reason. Next up, I read The Collected Regrets of Clover. It was almost a 4. I just felt like it was a little cliche at times, but I honestly did really enjoy this one, and I would like recommend it, generally speaking. Next up, I read Tourist Season by Brynne Weaver. This was not for me. Objectively a good book, but I think I've just grown away from this genre over the past year, and I didn't really realize it till I got into this book. I think if you loved Butcher and Blackbird in the original trilogy, you'll love this, but for me, I couldn't wait for it to be over. Next up, I listened to the audiobook Where Did Everybody Go? Why We're Lonely But Not Alone. I got this as one of the Libro FM influencer picks for October. This is a really versatile audiobook. I feel like a lot of audiences could enjoy this one. It's great for a car ride if you have like a long family road trip. I found this one super engaging, and I loved how the narrator kind of blended personal anecdotes with humor, with research. I just thought it was really well done. Okay, another audiobook I listened to this month was called Almost 30. I feel like this one's not as good on audiobook because there's a lot of like meditations and journaling exercises. So if you're gonna do it, get the physical copy. It's definitely very woo-woo. It's very LA, very holistic. And there were definitely a lot of things in it that I didn't agree with, but there were also some really inspirational moments. Like, it was just kind of nice to have in my ears, but like overall, I don't know that I'd really recommend this one. The authors actually host a podcast called Almost 30. I would say just go listen to episodes you might be interested in rather than listening to the book. My other standout read of the month was Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I absolutely love this, gave it 5 stars. If you're a little intimidated by the classics, I think this is a really approachable one. I read this right before I went to go see the movie, which was really fun. I can sit here and talk about this book for an hour, but I just loved it. And the audiobook is free on Audible. I definitely recommend immersive reading and listening. And the last book I read was a little novella called Big Fan. This is a quick romance read. You've got the one of them is famous trope. It was just hard to connect with the characters since it was such a quick story. He's the lead from her favorite boy band. Now they're all grown up, and it's kind of just like for my fanfiction girls. It was a fun time, but it was pretty forgettable, so I was a little harsh and gave it a 3 star. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite book you read in October.